So you're a student?
Yeah, so I'm a student. I'm currently on my final year. Supposed to finish like this December, something. Yeah.
So which is your favorite of the social media apps? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
I think Twitter all day, every day. Yeah.
Instagram?
Okay, I have an Instagram, but it's not that active. Yeah, okay. So basically, I feel like Instagram is a bit, I don't know. Yeah,
trash?
yeah.
Just say it.
I'm not allowed to cast on
Obviously, don't do that.
Yeah.
We'll put you off air.
I wouldn't do that. So basically, I prefer Twitter to other apps.
So that's where you're most active?
Yeah, that's where I'm most active.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on the show. He DM'd me. I don't know why I'm losing myself, guys. It's a hurry. I'm losing my breath. Okay. Let's just start the show. He DM'd you on Twitter and he said you want to come on Web Wars. And if you do, just DM me. I might be in a good mood and you might come here and analyze what the internet has been talking about with me. Now, Megan and Harry are stepping back from being senior royals and we'll move to North America like a normal couple. Now, this has got the world talking. Now, I know a lot of Kenyans don't understand the royal structure, how the royal family works. So a lot of people ask themselves, wait, you can step back, you can resign from being a royal member, a royal family member? So I asked myself, so if they can do that, can I step back from being a senior member of my family? What did you make of this?
At first, I really thought it's something that couldn't be possible, because most Kenyans who think that it's not possible. But after going through stories, after going through articles, I feel like it's very possible. And yeah, so I don't know, and I think it came as a shock because most people didn't expect that. Because most people thought that once you're in a royal family, you're happy and all that, everything is just smooth. But yeah.
People asking, why would you guys turn down this?
Yeah.
It's like they want to be a normal couple.
Because I've read an article, I think, in the morning, and it said that Meghan has traveled to Canada to reunite with her kid, and then the guy has stayed in UK. He has to solve some other issues, some meeting with the Queen. But I think it's very surprising to see a royal family just.
It's a shock to everyone. Everybody's like, we don't even understand. We didn't even know this was an option. We didn't even know you can resign from being a senior member of the royal family. Anyway, that is a story that we are following up around the world, and people were shocked yesterday. They just want to be a normal couple, like everybody else. Anyway, let's move on to the next story. Watch this video of somebody who actually did something very shocking. This was in court. And this video has been going viral because this gentleman decided to headbutt a police officer while in court. Watch this video. So it's unclear who this person is, but the whole point of the video was, okay, before I come to that, guys, Michelle is here with us. Michelle Mushai, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Shore is back. It's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Kwa Instagram,
That's what I've been doing after
pictures.
Yeah. Pictures after pictures.
Lakini hatusemi. We don't say.
Our commenting even. Don't you want people to know we're friends?
Oh, so I should.
Are you ashamed of me?
I am not ashamed of you. I just look at your pictures and I'm like, I retweet them and I like all the time.
So,
even your tweets
okay.
And your Instagram posts. Lakini nitakuwa nikicomment. Michelle Mushai is here with us. Let's go on. So that video of the gentleman who was assaulting a police officer. Now let me read you the penal code, right? Section 253, nasema any person who assaults, resists or willfully obstructs any police officer in the due execution of his duty, or any person acting in aid of that officer, is guilty of a misdemeanor and is liable to imprisonment for 5 years. Any person, this basically in the assault clause, any person who unlawfully assaults another person is guilty of a misdemeanor and is liable to imprisonment for 1 year. A person who intentionally insults the modesty of any person by forcibly stripping such a person commits an offense and is liable upon conviction to imprisonment for a term not less than 10 years. So hapa hivyo kuna levels 3. Kuna wewe wa ukishikwa na polisi, alafu unachapa polisi, that is 5 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
Assault, a year. And now stripping someone is even worse. Not less than 10 years. Yes, that's in the penal code. So, if you strip someone in public, that's even worse. What do you make of this?
First of all, did you see that video on Twitter for that woman?
Yes.
Actually,
that's what I had in mind.
Sindio?
Yes.
Anyway, about this, I want to know what the guy was. You know, I think he the way he does that, he chapas the guy. It's like he's been bottling up some emotions up in the background. He's been like, Nani Kimshika, I don't care about when Nitamshika. I'll just go ahead and do it. So I want to know his side of the story for real. You just can't do that.
So there's I've seen on the comments on this video on the Citizen page on Twitter, I've seen somebody say this person is quite popular in town. He just asks people for money, and somebody said he's kind of mentally ill. That is why he probably did that, because it wasn't a rational person. Yeah.
I mean,
what did you think of this when you saw it?
Okay, personally, when I saw it, I think it didn't make sense to me, because you're in a court of law, and then you're headbutting someone. I mean, it doesn't even add up. So unless you're mentally ill, like he said, or you're just some nuisance who doesn't care about the law or anything. That's when
there's a lot of questions, because most normal people wouldn't do that. Anyway, guys, we'll follow up on that, see where that man is gonna land. Anyway, let's move on to another case in court. One man, David Ongui, was talk of the internet after he was arrested and charged for creating disturbance in a manner likely to cause breach of peace, contrary to Section 95(1)(b) of the Penal Code. And the Penal Code again. So there he is in court. David insulted and threatened to beat a woman, and court records say that he told the woman, "Mchafu wewe, hauna suruali na kama uko nayo imetoboka." That is what he said to a woman. So Citizen Digital reported that the woman filed a complaint at the Central Police Station, and Ogui was arrested. He was arraigned at the Milimani Law Courts on Tuesday morning and charged. Now, 3 witnesses, including the complainant, that is a woman who was insulted, testified against the suspect. He was then ordered to pay a cash bail of 20,000 shillings as condition for his release. So, mkitusiana huko nje na kwa Twitter, mkuwa mkijua, sheria inasema, kama kuambia mtu mchafu wewe suruali yako imetoboka, utapelekwa kotini. How many tweets have you posted that somebody can use?
Okay, I've seen worse.
The bar has been set too low.
Yeah, I've seen worse on Twitter, because Twitter is very, very It's very rowdy. It's very chaotic most of the time. So I think ingekuwa situation kama hii saizi yenye mtu amepelekwa kotini kwa sababu ya kutukanana, I think inge-apply mpaka Twitter. A lot of guys who've been ungekuwa ndani saizi, wengi wangekuwa wametoa pesa za bond. So you see, like yeah, I mean, it's everyday chaos on Twitter. I feel like most people are just
should people start suing?
I think there was a lady there was a lady who was body shamed, and then she sued one of the guys. So we're waiting to see how that will unfold.
I mean, when I saw this story, I was like, everybody was shocked. Kuambiwa mchafu wewe, suruali yako imetoboka. And you take somebody to court and the judge agrees that, yes, ulimtusi.
Yeah, because kwanza on Twitter, people have normalized the fact that you can just go speaking smack and the guy does nothing. But you guys are going to meet serious people like that. That woman was like, you said?
Mimi.
Maybe. It's like, what? So I think even when you treat Twitter, genuinely, I was like, really? Like, then I realized it's because we've been put in a setting where we have normalized the fact that people are spoken to badly, and like the people who are being talked to badly don't do anything about it. Then I realized we're gonna meet some people out there who are gonna take us straight to court.
Yeah. So did you think of checking your tweets? Hey, maybe niliongea mbaya, what's at the end of the delete?
You know, personally, I wouldn't get to a point where I'm going back and forth with someone on Twitter. It's not, yeah. But I'm like, I know people who do, and I'm like, guys.
Yeah, the bar has been set.
Yeah. Can you be careful? All Twitter does, account suspended. So what? We're just gonna open another account and ask people to follow. Hey, court. So
what has kupeleka?
Yeah, what has kupeleka?
Anyway, this next story slaps, guys. A video of Pope Francis slapping a woman who refused to let go of his hand at an event is going viral. Here it is, guys. Watch it. I remember seeing a comment about this video of somebody saying that the Pope slapped a woman and then he's going to talk about violence against women. I'm like, wait, hold up. What did you make of this, Michelle?
Let me tell you what was making me so mad about this story is that they made the victim, who was the Pope, apologize. You don't do that. Okay, well, I don't know how the Pope is viewed. I'm not Catholic. I don't know if he's not even supposed to point at people. But you can't be holding me like CGS. But he's so old. You see, Mpaka, he was almost falling. He's so old. You can't just be holding everyone just because you feel like you should hold them. Mama, I don't know what that woman wanted to tell her. Maybe it was those ones for Jesus. You for touch my cloth now. But he was so upset, and he shouldn't have to apologize. You shouldn't go grabbing people.
Yeah, that's wrong.
He was almost falling.
Yeah.
What did you make of this?
Do you know, like when I saw the video, I was like, okay. At first, I thought maybe he just. I mean, the woman wanted Pop to pray for her or something. But when I saw the woman pulling him, I was like, no, it doesn't have to. I mean, it doesn't have to get that serious for you to get the attention of the Pope. And then there were many people. Others were just, shaking his hand and then wakamwacha. But yeah, she decided, lazima mvurute. I don't know what was her intention. Maybe it was ill. She had other motives. Maybe wakanda kumvuruta. I don't know. But it doesn't have to get to that point. And Pope, him apologizing, I feel like it was rather stretched.
Yeah, it was.
He could.
Did you have to?
He didn't have to. He didn't have to apologize. But I think maybe.
It's courteous.
Yeah.
But I think look at that. It was quite controversial because I saw that conversation of people saying that the Pope shouldn't talk about violence against women. I was like, no, we should talk about that woman being violent towards the Pope.
Exactly. And that's not how it's going to be. Especially because, I'm telling you, I feel like obviously the Pope is like a big deal, you know, to the Catholics and everything. Because you can see, I wouldn't say she didn't have the right intentions. I'd say she waited for that moment for too long. And when she did, in the moment when he was passing and he was like, he's not saying hi to me. And she felt so compelled to touch him. And now that's the problem. You know, the boundaries. It's okay, you love your person. So if Nicki Minaj came right now, sasa nitamteka kwa sababu I want to get a hug.
Exactly, right? Let's observe some decorum. And that conversation, have you guys watched the Two Popes on Netflix?
Not really, no.
If you should watch that movie. Now, I saw this video after watching the Two Popes, and I was like, no, don't do that. He's one of the coolest popes ever. Guys go watch that movie, and you see, you get why Pope Francis is one of the coolest popes in history. It's called the Two Popes. Just go, if you don't know anything about the Pope, just go watch that movie. Anyway, all right, guys, thank you so much for coming. I've been Siat. Asante sana. Ambia watu Twitter handle yako tukimaliza.
Siat_99.
Siat_99. All right, and Michelle Mushai.
Mushai
Michelle. Oh, reverse. Yeah. Mushai Michelle is her Twitter handle. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. My name is Kimani Bogo. I'll